Let's not stuck with disengaging, step back from it. Furthermore, that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging. Let's not be stuck with just disengaging. Step back, even from the stepping back itself. That which has nothing to do with stepping back or not. That which has nothing to do with grasping or not grasping. Therefore, don't be stuck with just using the mind to proceed on and on, because that is not the essence to purify to the extinction and emptiness. This is just using the mind towards all things. It will become difficult as usual. That which has nothing to do with knowing or not knowing. Therefore, don't be stuck with just giving significance in knowing or not knowing. That which has nothing to do with relating or not relating. It will have nothing to do with seeing or not seeing. That which has nothing to do with relating or not relating. It will have nothing to do with even the knowing or not knowing. Don't give significance to just knowing or not knowing. That which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging to be constantly given out. It will help through unwinding, discarding the unwinding. Automatically, it will be beyond the body and the mind. Not relating to not relating itself constantly. Automatically, it will be beyond the body or the mind and all things. Nothing to do with relating or not relating. It will end all the practice of suffering, all the attempt to practice body-mind. Is itself the action of suffering. So just disengage from both engaging and disengaging. Nothing to do with engaging or disengaging. That which has nothing to do with relating or not relating. Ending is right there, instantly. Beyond the body and the minds and all things automatically. Ending all the delusion to practice right away. The practice of recitation, let's end it instantly. With everything, not relating to both relating or not relating. Let's end the delusion to practice right away. Let's end all the practice of recitation in such a delusion right away. This is giving ending and ceasing the action of suffering. Any practice is itself the action of suffering. The attempt to begin or to end is the delusion, and it's the action of suffering itself. Not relating to both relating or non-relating, it will end all the practice of the mind. The practice of the mind is itself the action of suffering. Action of suffering is not just at the body, it's also the mind. Any practice of the mind is the suffering, mental suffering. Not just making the body suffering or in difficulty, also the mind has been done like that way. Making the mind in difficulty, always having to take on that kind of karma. Especially the knower is always like a scapegoat, always being done, always misled by the desire. What is it that is significance within the knowing, which is from the desire, misled by the desire? Therefore, there is no enlightenment, just fixation to the attempt to know, practicing only just awareness, practicing only just the suffering action. This is making the mind in difficulty. Just disengage for both engaging and disengaging right away. That which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging, ending is right there with everything, everything. How is it going to be in the way of ending or not ending? If it's in the way of unending, just practice more. It will be blocked within the Brahma realm to the hell realm, always being realms of existence on and on. There is no such thing as practicing and giving ending. It's just turning into taking on karma in realms of existence, because it is the beginning. It is not an ending. Practicing is just a beginning. It's an origination. Just that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging with everything. That which has nothing to do with relating or not relating, there is no need to practice anything. That which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging, there is no need to practice anything. The more practicing, the more it creates the becoming. It is becoming samsara within the practice itself. Just disengage for both engaging and disengaging. It is not about an attempt to begin or to end anything. Then it will give ending. If trying to begin, there is no ending. That is deceiving. Opinions and meanings just deceiving. The action itself is unending. The practice itself is unending within itself. The practice of the mind doesn't give ending itself. Do not lead by the desire, misleading by the desire. The more practicing is creating karma more and more, is unending. Therefore, everything is mind, everything is disengaged for both engaging and disengaging. That which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging, with everything simultaneously. That which has nothing to do with relating or not relating. Don't let it be deluded to relate or not relating, because it has nothing to do with relating or not relating. Don't let it be deludively relating or not relating, because that is a practice in itself. It's not relating to both relating or not relating. Don't let it be delusively engaging or disengaging, that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging. If there is an attempt to disengaging, it's a practice as usual. It's still an action of suffering. Nothing to do with engaging or disengaging. That which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging, attachment or non-attachment. With everything, help end with everything altogether. Not relating to both relating or non-relating. That which has nothing to do with relating or non-relating. With this, it will give ending the attempt to relate or not relate. Listen well, then there is ending. This is not a practice, not an attempt to practice. Listen well, then there is ending. Ending simultaneously with listening. Ending and helping through ending is the same thing, is simultaneous. Let's not be obsessed with engaging or disengaging on and on. Nibbana doesn't have engaging or disengaging because this is still an opinion. Trying to engaging or disengaging is the fabrication of opinions from the desire. Relating or not relating is the desire that is fabricating towards the opinions. It is not relating to both relating or not relating. In Nibbana, there is no such thing as relating or not relating, involving or not involving. In Nibbana, there is no such thing, even Nibbana itself. There is Nibbana like this or like that is because the desire fabricating opinions. The desire misleading the opinions like that. Nibbana doesn't have having or not having, nothing or not nothing. Being deluded to have until there is an obsession, until it's so confusing. Being deluded to trying to have or not having until it's so confusing. In Nibbana, there is no such thing as having or not having, nothing or not nothing. Listen well, and then there is ending for you. It's not that there is not Nibbana. Nibbana, in Nibbana, there is no such having or not having. If there is Nibbana, it is desire of opinions about having or not having, nothing or not nothing. There is no such thing as having or not having because there is no meaning as such. When there is meaning of such, it's because of the desire fabricating opinions. Nibbana doesn't signify as Nibbana. This is an assumed language only. Listen well, then you will end according to what you are listening to. That which is not attached even to the attachment itself. That which is not relating even to the non-relating itself. No such thing as relating or not relating. No such thing as attachment or non-attachment. Originally, true origin, there is no such thing as attachment or non-attachment, relating or non-relating. No such thing as liberating or not liberating. Not having, even not having itself. Nothing is not nothing itself. That is the true origin of the Noble Truth. Therefore, the practice is deceived by the desire. It is the action of the suffering. The more practicing, it becomes the suffering action. The desire deceiving the minds, the behaviors of the mind to proceed in such a way. Therefore, it's unending. And then it's proceeding into becoming realms of existence, from the Brahma realm to the hell realms. No matter how excellent it is, it's still karma and its retribution. It is deceiving. Deceiving to be good and not good. The desire is misleading. To deceive in the way of goodness or badness. The true origin doesn't have goodness or badness. Already said, not having, even not having itself. Not having, even having or not having. So just purify right away, not relating to relating or not relating with everything, not attached to both attachment or non-attachment with everything, not attached for both attachment or non-attachment with everything. That it has nothing to do with attachment or non-attachment. That which has nothing to do with liberating or not liberating. That which has nothing to do with ending or not ending, finishing or not finishing. That which has nothing to do with having or not having, nothing or not nothing. That which has nothing to do with relating or not relating. Let's purify the conclusion right away. Ending, purifying the ending right away. Ceasing, purifying the ceasing right away. Let's not be obsessed to practice the suffering, action of suffering. Practice the body or the mind is the suffering action of the mind, of the body. Body and the mind is the place that accumulates karma. Body, mind, and the verbal is the place that accumulates karma and its retribution. Disengage for both engaging and disengaging with everything, that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging. Not disengaging is unending. Disengaging for both engaging and disengaging with everything, that which has nothing to do with attachment or non-attachment. This will give ending to the ending itself right away. This is not about practicing the body or the mind. The more practicing, the more reciting is unending within itself. It creating samsara in itself on and on, while creating Brahma realm or angel realms on and on, while creating lower realms of existence on and on, while creating realms of existence on and on. The more practicing, the more it turns into realms of existence. Realms of existence is derived from practicing of body and mind totally.